God's people knew God's promise. The promise that he was going to do something very special to put mankind to rights. Something very special to save us from our sins, from ourselves, and from Satan. The people dreamt about what it was that God would do. And we heard some of their dreams in today's gospel. Would he send a new Elijah, or a new Jeremiah, or a new John the Baptist? We know that others dreamt of him sending a great warrior king. But no one dared to dream of what God actually did. That the creator of the heavens and the earth would come to this earth himself to live the life of a man. That God would become one of us to save us. We heard about St. Peter today glimpsing the extraordinary truth of what God was doing, but just glimpsing. Peter didn't yet know the full truth, that God would make himself a sacrifice on the cross and then rise from the dead to share his glory with his people. So Peter didn't know the full truth, but he was told the mystery that what God was doing was offered to all men for all time in his church, and that he, Peter, was to be the rock on which that church would stand until the end of time. And of course we know that even as the head of the church on earth, like all his successors as Pope, like every bishop and priest, like every Christian, like me and you, Peter would have to go through many ups and downs, many failures, before he glimpsed the whole truth, before eventually he gave his life for the whole truth. And we can, I suppose, briefly sum up the whole truth by calling it the resurrection truth, which means that what God did when he lived and died and rose again 2,000 years ago is exactly and really still with us in his holy church. Graces in his holy church which cannot be hidden or diminished by sinners like me and you. Graces like God's absolute forgiveness of our sins in the confessional, like the grace of giving us himself in this Mass, of his sacrifice, of his resurrection, made real and present here and now. Graces, we're told, that the gates of hell will never, ever defeat. And thank God that we, in this holy place, have such a close example and a close link of prayer with the Tyburn martyrs, who truly lived and died and are glorified for their love of Christ with them and with us forever in his holy church.